The singing always emotional, and rarely at an FA Cup final has the Cup final hymn been sung better.
The pageantry and the passion and the glamour of the English FA Cup final. Watford, possibly the youngest FA Cup final team in history. Everton, marginally more experienced, but the two young managers personifying what this cup final really means. Howard Kendall, who in fact will be 38 next Tuesday, but played here at 17 back in 1964, and Graham Taylor, nearer the camera, who became a manager when he was only 28 with Lincoln City. Lee Sinnott's got a very long throw, the number 6, and he'll be aiming possibly for Riley's head there. Johnston is closing, Barnes is up at the far post, and Southall forced to make a save in the opening minute. And Ratcliffe clears, Sharp's header. That was Stephen winning against Price and releasing Heath. Andy Gray is in the centre, Peter Reid's up on the right, it's still Adrian Heath, and it came off Price for a corner. Heath tried to chip, and Neil Price got a foot in the way. But a good ball out to Riley. Oh, that's also a good pass to Les Taylor. Barnes is trying to stay onside on the far wing. He's come inside for it, and he's got into a good position here. John Barnes for Watford. Good save by Southall. Les Taylor. Into Reid. Good advantage played by John Hunting. And Reid comes through for Everton. Johnston's flick, Riley, and Johnston's gone through the centre, and he's onside. Mo Johnston is through for Watford, and Southall saves the first effort, and Bailey gets the ball away. I think it's fair to say that in the first half, Watford have made the cleaner openings. But it's such a good match to watch, and here's Peter Reid handing over to Andy Gray. Richardson. And here he is again. And the cross headed half away, and Stephen Sharp! And a goal for Everton by Graham Sharp! Everton in front after 38 minutes, and Graham Sharp, who wouldn't have played in this final possibly had other players been fit, is the scorer. Stevens got it through first of all. Sharp turned and drove it low inside the post with Sherwood still standing. That's Riley's flick, and Johnston was waiting behind Mountfield, who's been solid. Here's Reid. Stephen. Flags up, the ball was out. Stephen again. Gray and Sharp waiting in the centre, and Gray is closing in here. Oh, and Sherwood didn't collect, and the goal is given. The challenge of Gray, too much for the goalkeeper, and Everton are 2-0 in the lead, and Sherwood disappointed. Gray and Everton ecstatic as Trevor Stephen crossed the ball from the right. Andy Gray comes in, marked by Steve Terry, but he beats him and Sherwood. And the ball is in the net, and Merseyside, the Evertonians, are celebrating their second goal. Good right-wing play again by Trevor Stephen. What a fine match he's having. And Andy Gray just comes in, and the two of them take a tumble. Here's Taylor, and now Barnes. Callahan trying to sort something out here. Offside, won't count. Mo Johnston put the ball in the net, no goal. Andy Gray's signing turned Everton's season, and his goal clinched the FA Cup. Their first trophy for 14 years. Graham Sharp, scorer of the first goal. Everton worthy winners of the FA Cup in 1984. The youngest FA Cup winning captain for 20 years since Bobby Moore received the cup for West Ham back in '64. He's only 23. He goes forward to receive the FA Cup on behalf of Everton Football Club. A memorable moment for Evertonians everywhere. Their first major trophy for 14 years. Graham Sharp's first goal went to him, and Andy Gray behind him got the second.